Alright, welcome back to my channel, everyone. I want to show you a cool little accessory that is now available with the cube. These are called extended drying racks or tray risers. Your tray here, you put your extended drying rack on there like that. And how this works, of course, is you would put one layer of fruit in your trays. You can put this right on top, and you can put another layer of fruit on here. Now you can do you can do two different types of fruit. Say maybe put blueberries on your tray, and then put this on here, and then put sliced fruit, apples, bananas, whatever. So you have more options, put it that way, of freeze drying, and you can do a little more quantity too, which is very good. So we're going to be doing onions today because we're going to be doing chopped onions and sliced onions. So the chopped are going to go on the bottom and the sliced are going to go on the top here. We got a ton of onions we have to harvest ASAP because we've had a lot of rain in the spring. Some of the onions are starting to rot, so we're trying to harvest them as quickly as possible, process them, and getting them ready for the freeze dryer. Let me take you through all that and how we're getting everything ready, and we're going to put it in the cube freeze dryer. So my wife here is picking the yellow granics. Now these are very similar to the Vidalias, and they're very sweet and they're huge. This one here shows you just how big they get. They're a little more flat, but they're just very big and delicious. I'm picking the Texas Super Sweets. Now this year they didn't come out as big as we hoped for. Last year they were a little bigger, but these are extremely sweet, much sweeter than the yellow granics, and but they don't store as long. Now my wife here is cleaning up the onions and quartering them and getting them ready for the next step. Now I'm using this chopper here. I love this thing. This thing works excellent. And it chops them up into little pieces, and I can fill my trays up easily and in no time at all. And now I just put the cover back on. And I can start chopping again. Now we put 27 ounces on the trays here. And we stacked up all the trays with the tray stackers and into the freezer, and these will be ready tomorrow to freeze dry. Now here I'm slicing them with this mandolin, and this thing works great. So I'm putting them on the extended drying racks. Now the tray stackers won't work with the extended drying racks, but the racks will stack on one another. Now these are the drying racks, all stacked one on top of the other. And now we're going to put those right on top of the other ones, and they'll be ready tomorrow to freeze dry. Alright, so now all we have to do is turn the machine on. And now once this loads, you push start. Frozen, because our food is frozen, we got to check our drain. And our drain is closed, so we hit yes. Now once this gets to 30 degrees, we can load our food. Alright, so I separated the risers, and some of the onions did stick to the bottom, so I guess the best thing would have been to put some parchment paper in between them, but it wasn't that bad. So now what we're going to do is remove the tray stackers here, and we're going to get the riser and put it right on there like that. Same thing here. Okay. Okay, let's load it. Now your slices, whatever you're putting, whatever fruit you're putting on the top of those racks, should be, I wouldn't cut them more than a 1/4 inch, if that even. Alright, so now we hit yes and start. Okay, so the food is loaded. I'll see you back here when it's done. Okay, the freeze drying process is done. It took 48 hours and 25 minutes. We're going to let the vacuum back into the chamber, take the food out, and see how it come out. Done. Oh man, those are delicious. All right, let me put these on the table and we'll check them out. Okay, so it's going to ask you here if you need more dry time. I'm just going to put no and just hit complete. Now if you wanted to, you can hit the start button and choose defrost to defrost the chamber. Make sure your vacuum drain is or hose is open and you shut the door. We're just going to let this thaw out naturally and let it drain out without turning the heat on the shelves on. Okay, they come out super nice, dry. Great. So we're going to keep these the way they are like this. Boy, these are nice. I tasted a few of these and I can't even describe to you how delicious from fresh out of the garden and into the freeze dryer. Wow, it tastes fantastic. So these tray risers are going to work out perfect for us. We can put, say, blueberries down at the bottom tray and put some sliced fruit on the top tray here. A lot of things you can do with it. We had to do onions because you saw how many onions we had. There was a ton of onions we had to pick. We've had a ton of rain here. A lot of them were starting to rot, so we had to get them out of the ground and we had to start freeze drying them. We have plenty to also put in storage for the next couple of months. And so So it's worked out good for us. We got many more to freeze dry. We're going to put these in Mylar bags with oxygen absorbers. We're going to put the chopped ones up in one bag and then the sliced ones in another bag. We use these for salads. We sprinkle them in salads. There's really no need to rehydrate them, but you wanted to, you could rehydrate them. But they're fantastic in salads. I just love snacking on these. They're delicious. So the next video, we'll probably be doing another video with the tray risers. We're going to try some sliced fruit on top, maybe some diced fruit on the bottom, or use your imagination. But we're going to do something like that. We have probably some bananas, apples, and maybe some mangoes we can put in here, and we can maybe chop up the ones on the bottom, put sliced ones on top, or both sliced top and the bottom tray. So that's going to work out good. Guys, if you're interested in a cube freeze dryer, I'm going to put, there is a link in the description under the video. You can use that link and it helps us out on the channel here. There should be a discount code or a coupon code down in that link also that'll help you out. Okay, so appreciate you watching. Please like, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in the next video.